morning everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I just thought I would come on quickly and share a bit of what I've been doing. I have spent some time over the weekend playing again on my computer and doing some digital bits and pieces that I can use for my mushroom journal. Well, not just for that, the idea is that I can use them for other things as well. So and I'll show you what I've done, and then I'll cut all these things out and have a play, and I'll show you my vision. So I saw this, I can't remember whose channel it was on, or I think it was something like, I don't know, My Porch Prince or something, a digital artist person who'd got a channel, and I thought I would try and replicate or do something similar myself. So I've made some library cards here, and I have printed them double-sided, but not very well, because I put this up to the top here and there's a bit of a gap at the bottom which I didn't account for. So I'm going to carry on and use them anyway, but next time remember not to print them right so close to the top, because the bottom obviously doesn't print as close as the top or something like that. So I made some library cards and I've made some pockets. That's the thing here. So we've got 3 different pockets there. I don't know if you can see those. I'm going to see if I can get this to work, and I've printed this double-sided so that hopefully it's the right, well, it'll be the right way up for one but the wrong way up for the other, but I'm not going to worry about that either. What's on the back of that one? Yeah, hopefully that will work. I should print them like this, I think, in future. It's all a learning curve, isn't it? And print the library cards on one thing and the pockets on another. That way they get different, the backgrounds will work for them rather than trying to do that. And this one I completely forgot. I just didn't use my brain and put them at the bottom, but because I'm folding it over, I need those at the top. But I could cut them out and use them as pockets anyway. So let me cut these things out and then we'll have a little play with them. Oh, and while I'm here, I was just going to say that you may not see a lot of me this week. I've got a million things to do. My husband has decided to take the week off work, so we'll be doing things together. I'll have less time to do crafting and things like that, understandably. And I'm taking my daughter out for the day. Oh, and my dad's got 2 hospital appointments this week as well, and they're not in a place particularly close to us, so it's all time consuming. So if you don't see a lot of me this week, don't worry about me. I'm fine. I will be back. I'll probably just be sort of doing bits of digital art when I've got a minute. And then next week I'll hopefully come back and show you the things I've made. I do have to make my ATC for the lovely Fifi Crafter, because she's my swap partner. I haven't done that yet. And I need to do something else. Oh, other bits and pieces of Happy Mail I need to send as well. Anyway, enough waffling. Let me cut these out and I'll be back. Right, these are all cut out. I'll show you what I mean about the printing. So if you look at this one, because I printed it with one of these cards, this print is back to front, upside down, I mean. So that's something I wouldn't do again. And these are the 2 that printed out, but there's nothing printed at the top. But for this, I think I'm just going to give it a really heavy distress look on the back, and we won't notice that. And these pockets here, I'll show you what I'm going to do with them. So hopefully this has worked. So what I want to do is fold along that line. I wonder actually what I could do. Where's my little scoreboard? I could score along there, couldn't I? That might work. What I want is a score line. I don't know, where's that going to go? Not quite in the right place. Let's shift it over a little bit. I'm going to have to hold it still, I think. That looks about right. Okay, so I didn't bother checking to see whether or not it was straight. Let's do that. That would have been more sensible. Why didn't I do that? Okay, let's hold that there. Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. So actually you do see a little bit of that, but you don't see a load of it. Right, so this is the plan. Now, what I want to do, you probably can't see it because it's not shown up terribly well. I'm going to cut these bits like this. And these are the little corners that I've made. To there. And to there. Maybe I could use the score rod for that too. Let's see. These are just little tabs at the side. Like that, there's one. I just have to guess this one a bit. That'll do there, if I can get it on there. Brilliant. Right, so they will fold backwards like that. And then I don't need this excess here, so I think I will just use my scissors. No, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll use a paper trimmer because it will be neater than me cutting with scissors. I'll just go down there. And I'm going to roughly decide that I don't need all of this at the top here. I think I'll probably cut it off around about there. So let me go and do that with all the pockets and I'll be back. Right, back with things cut out and ready to go. So hopefully my plan is for these to fit in there. Yes, they do. Well, that's always good. And so I'm going to do a little bit of inking, a bit of gluing. And then I'll decide if they need any more decoration or not. And my plan was kind of to have them to be fairly standalone. But you never know. When you've made it, it doesn't necessarily. Oh, I know what we'll do. Well, let's have a thumb, what do you call it? A thumb space on them. Go around the edges of the pocket. I don't know why I'm doing that top edge, because I just said I'm going to put a thumb space in and then I'll need to ink again. There's that one. I've been having lots of fun using my computer and making these little digitals. Right, that's going to go like that. So they'll go in the journal on a page somewhere and the cards will slot inside. Let's have a look at these. So this one, I'm going to just ink around the edge of the front, but I think I might have to go do a bit of a bigger job on the back side where I didn't print it out properly. So all of these things are kind of learning things. I'm hoping I might have to get the vintage photo out for this. It's not perfect, but it's not terrible either. Something like that. That would do. Same with this one. Let's do the front first. Oh, one of these, well, I think one of these was a bit bigger than the others. Is it that one? Maybe not. Didn't think it would fit in the pocket, but that's, again, me not printing it properly, not checking what I'm doing. There. If you were scrutinising it, you would see it, but I don't think people scrutinise journals like that. Right, there's another one. Last one. I don't know if you can hear my birds in the background. I'm sorry if you can. Somebody's very, very cranky at the moment. Oh, I don't need to go quite so mad with this. think one of them is molting again, and they're just getting a really bad mood. I mean, I can understand, but they're just really, really grumpy all the time. It doesn't last very long, thankfully. Let's clean up some of that ink. I can feel all the glue on here. It really needs a good clean up. Anyway, let's not worry too much. Somewhere I had a kitchen roll. My desk has got out of control again. It needs sorting. Right, so I've got those. They need glue. I was going to put a thumb space in. Is that too big? I don't really like it. Yeah. Right, really what we should do, she says, if she can find a ruler, is perhaps measure the halfway point on there. That's not great. Right, that's 10.5. So I want 5.25. I'm just marking the midpoint on there as a rough guide for me when I'm doing this, but chances are it won't line up properly anyway. Oh, what's gone on there? Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what went on there. That was my dodgy cutting. When I managed to line it up, well, I say line it up, I thought I'd lined it up in the paper trimmer, and then started cutting and realised I was cutting way off. Look, I'm about, well, you can see about 2 or 3 millimetres off there, but hoping it won't hurt too much. Right, now I've marked my midpoint, and I'm just going to line these. These won't all look identical, but it doesn't matter. Whoops. I'm only guessing where it is. Something like that. Right, cool. Happy with them. Let's do a little bit of gluing. I'm just going to make the pockets up. There we go. I'll tell you what I could do. Pop some clips on those for 2 seconds while I do the next ones. Oops. So I wonder why I've got glue on my mat. Well, I don't wonder. I know why. Right, this has got a bit of a skinny flap where I don't really know what I did, quite frankly. Pin that there so that that stays shut while I do the next one. Right, here we go. did just get glue on the inside. I looked up at the camera, and when I looked up, I managed to get glue everywhere. Right, this is the one that's a bit dodgy, so let's try and glue that on there and hope for the best. That can go on there. Like that. Right, let's have a look at the cards next. Where are we? Should be a third one. So they will fit in there. Perhaps I'll put something on the bottom of those. Somewhere I brought over some mushroom stickers, washi stickers. I bought these ages ago when I decided I was making this mushroom journal. And they've just sat waiting, obviously. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Let's get some out and have a look and see what we've got. I don't know how much else to put on them. I might just put a mushroom on. Or something. As a little surprise when you pull the card out. What's that one? I'm really drawn to these, like is it Fly Agaric or something? I love the ones with the red. I don't eat them, obviously, as I wouldn't be here. But I do love them. Let's have a go. Right, could be here a while. Let's see how easy these are to remove the back. Otherwise, I'll do it off camera because nobody wants to see me struggling for half an hour trying to get the back off a washi sticker. Right, I've done the first one. Try and make it line up a bit. Nobody wants a slanted mushroom, do they? Oh, these are lovely. I'm glad I bought these stickers now. I'm not a big fan of stickers with an outline on them, a white outline and things. It doesn't appeal to me. These washi ones, when you put them down, you can't see that. So, oops, got another slanted mushroom. Oh my goodness. Come on, dear, get them on. Let's try that. Yeah, you can't see the borders, which I love. I love how it blends right in. Unless you put a wrinkle in it, like I just did. Okay, there's those two. And then we'll have this one. I don't know whether or not to put anything on the outside of the pockets. We'll have a look. I brought some words over. I need to print some more sort of journal word things out. It's on the list, guys, along with everything else. I'm just going to put that on there. I didn't want to. There's a little like a little mark in the paper that I put on that looks like a bit like somebody put a coffee mug down and it spilled some coffee ring thing. I didn't want to cover that up, but in the grand scheme of things, I don't think anybody's A, going to notice it's there, and B, notice that I've covered it. So, right, might just leave those as they are. Let's have a look at these. So my plan is that will fit in my journal, and then we've got the library card that you can pull out. And I don't know how many of these I'll need, not loads. So I thought I'd do 3, and then I can choose which one or 2 that I like the look of best. That one can go in there. Let's see if that one's stuck, because there wasn't an... Oh, it's fine. And that one goes in there. I quite like those, and I don't know if I want to put anything on there. I could put a word. There's treasure. We could put some words. I need to make my own words. These are not my own, but I find with some that there's just some things you think, well, I'd never use that. Or maybe you should. Maybe I shouldn't think about it too much and just use them. But I tend to overthink most things, so I think, oh, I wouldn't want to write that on there. Right. I'll have delight, treasure, because mushrooms are a little treasure. And I just need to find one more. Climb. Don't think that's going on there. Seize the day. Quite like curiosity. Oh my goodness, I'm really sorry if you can hear the birds in the background. They're 2 rooms away. They're just, well, one of them, it's Pippin, who's having a doodah this week. Right, what did I do with, there it is. Oh me, I'll cut these out, ink them up, and then decide, no, I don't like them. Well, I do like them, but I think they need something behind them. I think I need a little fabric or something. Bear with me. Right, I've brought out an assortment of things. I think I will use a bit of this. Cut straight, let's try that. I don't know what it's called, I'm useless with fabric names, but it's like a cottony thing. I'm just going to take a few of the strands off the side, give it a bit of a rustic feel. That can go on there, I think. This is just a bit of ribbon, but it's quite, well, I say ribbon, it's, I don't know what it is, but it's quite stiff. So I don't know if I'll just stick it on there like that. Perhaps might be the best thing. And this is some more fabric. I'm just going to, I might cut it like that. What do I want? Maybe a bit from the top. I like the idea of having both sides, but whether or not you'll see it, I don't know. Let's have a look. If I put that on like that, and then cut that round, and then hopefully this will get me a frayed edge as well. I do like the frayed edges. But not generally in clothes that I'm wearing. Right, this has gone a little awry here. I think it's not very straight. What's happened there? Can't stop now. Let's get some of these bits off, otherwise they're going to end up stuck on the project, aren't they? Right, where can I put that one? It could go down there. like that maybe. That can go up there. Yep. Right, that's all I'm doing with these. I'm going to call that a day. I have got a couple of little projects lined up, but whether or not I'll have time to get them done this week, I don't know. But there's no rush. Now I've started doing this journal, it doesn't need to be completed in, you know, a set time frame. Bless them, the person I'm making it for has waited long enough as it is. There we go. Curiosity. Curiosity killed the cat. Is that a saying, or is that just something my dad's... it's one of my dad's sayings, put it that way. I never know with my dad if it's something that is in general circulation or just something he's made up. There we go. Oh, I just realised I've put them all on straight and I don't need to. I might put that one at an angle. Oops, there's an awful lot of glue there. Never mind. I think it will still stick. Right, so that's my take on library card pockets. Oops. I hope you liked that. So I've got 1, 2, 3 library cards. They've all got the same. They've all got the same book on them, but I will. That's something I could change at a later date. Anyway, I hope you like those, and I'll be back, as I said, when I've got a couple of things that I need to do my my art journal page for winter. I haven't even thought about that yet. Try and get that done this week as well. Anyway, I'm going to go and have some breakfast. So have a lovely day or a lovely week, and I'll be back when I'm back. Take care, everyone. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to say. I'm not around this week, so I won't be probably seeing videos and things. So if there's anything that I desperately need to see, you know, send me an email or something and make me aware. Other than that, I shall be probably off the grid quite a bit this week. Okay, so take care and have a lovely week. Have fun. See you soon. Bye for now.